loses gas too.
Can we pause it like in the first part?
Okay, I will replay it.
Thank you.
Professor, could you be a little bit bigger?
I'm on my laptop, so
No, I can't.
it's a little hard.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Better?
Yes.
20?
20.
So y'all can write the titles and do all that part now, and then I'll play it again, okay?
Okay. 502. 502. Responsive.
Remember, everyone else needs to write all this stuff down too, because y'all have to do your type-on note.
65-year-old.
The letters are too small. I'm sorry. I'm on my laptop, so it makes it a little difficult to make it a little bigger. Let's see. Is that better, Yarisa? No? How about that?
That is
Yeah.
SVP is 80.
All right, let's play one more time. One more time. So, 65-year-old man was admitted yesterday with pneumonia and shortness of breath. He has a history of cardiac problem. Oh. Patient was admitted and an IV was placed. He was also started on oxygen. Just now, you found the patient unresponsive in his room. You're a part of the rapid response team that has been called to the patient's room. Okay, Betsy, I will add you to this. Wow, the rain is pouring. All right. So is everybody up to date right now? We're going to move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Do we have to wait to be called on, or do we just tell you as a group, or tell you what we think?
I will call on you.
That's brain cardio.
Minus Brady.
Really, Brady.
All right. Francesca,
Yes.
what's the rhythm on the monitor?
Sinus Brady.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make it a little smaller because y'all can't see the whole screen. Can you still see the rhythm?
Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect. So, Tiffany, what's the bradycardia algorithm?
Okay, we would normally give atropine, 0.5.
Okay, that's part of it.
But shouldn't you begin for compressions first?
No.
The patient still has a pulse.
Okay.
Have to look for a cause.
Maintain the airway. How's he breathing?
Professor,
Yes.
are you using two computers?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. That is a big echo. Somebody has the volume too high and it's slightly turning.
Let me see if I can lower my volume, if that'll help.
Or mute the class. Like mute everybody if you can. And us.
Let's see.
I'll turn mine down too.
Arlo, no.
Is that better?
Jessica's in the group. Catherine, Kimberly. All right. That should be everyone right now. Do you still hear an echo?
No.
No.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we were at the bradycardia algorithm. So Tiffany said that atropine was part of it. What else is part of the bradycardia algorithm? Carlos.
Transvenous pacing.
Wait, but first we need to bag the patient and make sure we help with oxygen. That could be just the cause of the bradycardia.
Who's talking?
Francesca, sorry.
Okay, hi. All right. Very good. So we know atropine is part of this algorithm. What other medications are part of this algorithm?
Dopamine.
Yes.
Epinephrine.
Okay.
I can't figure out my mic is on or off.
It's on. I hear you.
Okay. Thanks, Jess.
All right, so let's continue. So what do we think, Jessica, is your most important intervention at this time?
Well, the patient's unresponsive, right?
Airway?
Breathe.
Yeah.
Airway, breathing, circulation.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So that's part of your ACL.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So if the heart rate is in the 20 to 30s, what do you think your next intervention is going to be in the bradycardia algorithm?
CPR?
Pacing.
That's right. The pacing. You want to bring it up. So you did the epi already?
Atropine.
Let's see. Valerie.
Subcutaneous pacing.
Okay. That's part of your algorithm, but it doesn't come first.
No, versus atropine.
You would give atropine 0.5 milligrams every 3 to 5 minutes for a total of 3 milligrams.
You said that.
Perfect.
Yay.
So what's the atropine?
Milligrams.
Let's see.
3
Jennifer
milligrams.
Diaz.
It's 3 milligrams.
All right. Maximum on our algorithm. They say a little different, but it's and let's see, who is our next page?
The next.
What's our next intervention if your atropine has not assisted you, Katharina?
We would transcutaneously pace.
Very good. All right. So, tell me the steps to transcutaneously pacing your patient, like we learned last week.
Ooh.
Kimberly,
Ma'am, what was the question? I'm sorry.
What did we learn last week as the steps? What is the first thing you want to do to your monitor to transcutaneous pace?
You have to change modes from biphasic to phasic, or monophasic, or the other way around. I'm sorry.
Okay. And
Has to sync. Yes.
Correct. We want to make sure that our leads are on and that we're syncing the patient. Correct. Where are we syncing to, Carlos?
The P wave, right?
No. Does everybody agree with that?
No.
No. QRS at the top of the.
Yes.
It's actually syncing to your R wave.
Okay.
All right. So we started to prepare for transcutaneous pacing, and you see this change to the monitor. Tiffany, what are we seeing?
Asystole.
Or
No.
so we're gonna maybe need to switch algorithms, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do now, Jennifer Diaz?
You're gonna start CPR.
Okay, very good. So Anna, what's the compression to ventilation ratio
Is 2 per 30 seconds?
for compression?
30 to 2.
Compressions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what is it if you are if you have an invasive airway?
Continuous.
At least 100.
To bang.
It's continue. You don't stop, and then how many breaths do you give per minute? Correct. Whoever said that, it's continuous.
1 every 5 to 6.
Unless you want to stop to check a rhythm, obviously.
Mhm.
Sorry, what was that?
Francesca.
Okay, thank you. So let's continue.
My goodness. You coming down the. Bam, 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 bam.
Does anybody know this?
2.5.
2 inches.
I will leave anyone up to whoever wants to
It's
answer.
class.
Up to 2 inches.
1.5 to
2 inches.
2 inches.
2 to 2.5. Yeah.
Mm?
You can screen record
Where?
on your laptop. You can screen record.
Where?
Oh well, they do in this print. So what do we give now? We're still in asystole.
Dopamine.
Good what?
I'm gonna say epi.
Very good, Epi. What's the dose for Epi?
But you can
1 to 1 milligram.
Okay, show me.
All right.
Learn and so you can teach me.
This is our first Epi.
do that all the time.
I know my hand is like killing me right now. I have to do this. because
Ventricular
I feel like we have to
fibrillation will
make a note
immediately shock.
about it.
Very
and then-
good. BFib, BFib. Y'all are gonna repeat this so much this semester, you'll never forget.
Is your mask here?
You promise?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. Because I will not be able to.
So, what's
I
next?
think he's here.
After you defib, what did I say?
Hmm?
Last week and the last time we did ACLS. Both times. Once you defib, you
Continue CPR.
do CPR. Correct.
2 cycles. 5 cycles, 2 minutes.
Let it ride.
Continue CPR and
CPR.
And then after CPR,
Check her pulse.
yes, that's right.
shock him again.
No.
No, you would do the rhythm check.
After that, yes.
And then you check your rhythm, and there is still BFib. And she said
Shock at
shock, which is
200
correct.
again.
And now you shock the patient, and you're still in BFib.
We're gonna give epinephrine 1 milligram.
So first, continue with your CPR, right?
And then give
every shock. We gotta say continue
Continue
CPR.
CPR.
And then but you are correct. Actually, what's next? So this would be our second,
Okay. So,
Epinephrine again?
correct? Katarina said that. So now what?
We will continue CPR and we can start thinking about H's and T's.
Right? And you check your rhythm again to make sure that this is a true
Rhythm.
uh-huh. And
We will continue CPR, shock again.
Shock again.
that's right, shock again.
And then amio.
Meodoron, yeah.
What do we do after we shock? Continue.
CPR.
CPR.
All right, so some of y'all mentioned what medication.
Meodoron. The dose would be 300.
Okay.
I be pushed with a flush.
So now what do you do?
Defibrillate. CPR.
Check your rhythm.
We check our rhythm, check for a pulse, if it's the same.
Oh, look at that.
Right.
So Anna, what
We have a pulse? Say that again.
What rhythm are we in?
Sinus rhythm.
Sinus. Oh, sorry.
But do we have a pulse?
Sinus rhythm.
You have to check.
Yeah, I'm just asking Anna what the rhythm is.
Normal sinus rhythm.
No.
But the PVCs. PVCs.
And now we check for a pulse, like Katarina said.
We've got a pulse.
Weak femoral pulse. What do we want to do for this patient?
Get him to a
Sinus rhythm.
Get him to someplace that can take care of him. Do the aftercare, the after code care.
Okay. So we never intubated this patient, so it might be appropriate to do that if the patient.
We will intubate the patient. We can give some fluids if the vitals, according to our vitals. The patient wakes up, then we don't consider TTM, but if the patient doesn't wake up, then we consider hypothermia.
So we want
targeted temperature management. And what other medications?
a 12 lead and a rainbow of labs to know where we stand.
Okay. And in addition to that, what else are we going to do to support the patient? We talked about airway. We talked about pulse. What other vital sign do we need to support?
Blood pressure.
Yes. So what do we give for pressure?
Vasopressors, if low.
What's on our algorithm?
We give 1 to 2 liters of normal saline.
Well, this patient has this patient.
If he's hypotensive, we can do Levophed.
Okay. What other medications can we give?
For the bradycardia, dopamine.
Dopamine.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And what are max doses of infusion of dopamine?
2 to 20 mics per kid per minute.
And that's directly from your algorithm. So again, we switched through, let's just finish this out. Again, we switched through our algorithms, going backwards and forwards through them so you can understand how to direct or state orders verbally to your team in between algorithms. This one is a simpler one, my point is to give you the flow of what you need to do.
Could you also do Neo on him?
He was bradycardic, so
Support them.
we didn't really give Neo to this patient. And he already did epi, so yeah. We did atropine as epi in this patient, and now we would use some dopamine on this patient.
Okay.
All right, so any questions?